Hey, it's me again, Ashley the Inspirationalist. I know it's been a minute since you've seen me and you've heard from me. My last video was really short too. I was just trying to put in something just to give content because I know that I have not actually just fully went into cards and everything in a good minute. And now I am ready. Sometimes it takes some time. Sometimes we need leisure time to kind of recuperate. And me, I just been slacking, lagging along. And I felt like I didn't want to give content unless it was true, pure content. Straight from the source, straight from the consciousness, straight from within. And the only way I can do that is when I am fully applying myself. And I have not been trying to fully apply myself lately until now. Because I know that you guys really deserve it. So, the cards that we have for today are going to speak on been going on with you. I don't know what's been going on with you, but the collective conscious knows what's going on with you. So right now, I'm just drawing from the collective conscious right now and actually just expressing to you what your conscience is telling me right now. And that could be your conscience, your neighbor's conscience, your family's conscience, your children's conscience. It doesn't matter. Because we all are connected as one. Remember that. So, the first card is the Knight card. Be brave and honest. Spirit guides and your inner self encourage you to be brave and honest. First, you have to start with self. Be brave and honest with yourself, with how you feel and how you should treat yourself. Sitting and breathing, reminding you alone you are brave because you are doing a wonderful job just getting up every day and bringing new chapters into your life, inspiring chapters to grow as the person you know yourself to be. Once you accomplish this, you can encourage others around you. So, Spirit guides are telling you right now to be brave and be honest with yourself so that you can teach others how to be brave and honest with themselves as well. And being brave and honest with yourself will allow you to think things more differently than what you feel the things should be. You will think about it more in a enlightened way instead of thinking about it in a lower dimensional way. Because thinking on the lower dimensional scale, you end up hindering yourself from what you are truly capable of. So we got to think higher and we got to think brighter to have that braveness and that honesty. So the next card is Trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. He looks really nice. Oh, the other one, the Knight, he looked nice too with his sword, showing true braveness with his sword as well. But Trader. Spirit guides encourage you to exchange energy with like-minded people, such as yourself, who practice living a life of pure intentions and believe in what's right. By practicing exchanging energy, you will create abundance, spiritually and mentally, for yourself and others who you inspire around you. So be open to this feeling and know that you are always in control. So, knowing that you are in control will help you exchange these feelings with other people who are just like you instead of not instead of communicating with low vibrational people, because communicating with low vibrational people, you lose your own essence trying to fit in within these low vibrational people. Sometimes it's okay to be alone by yourself, and if you can't find that person to exchange that energy with, maybe you just can't find them right now. It takes time sometimes. It's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to just say, oh, I found that person today and that person just really just spoke to me. Sometimes it can be like that, but not always. And you have to find the distinction between the two, because sometimes people can be a wolf in sheep clothing. And that's a saying that we all know very well. And that's what you have to avoid. You have to avoid the wolf that's disguising itself. Because that wolf can drain you and you not even know it. So with that being said, you have to figure out and you have to observe to know that that person is exchanging the same energy that you're pulling out. Because if you're pulling out energy and they don't feel the same from the other person, it's time to exit the conversation politely and go about your day. Until you find that person, then that's when you actually communicate and you talk and you're able to exchange energy to better yourself and them better their self. Because it's supposed to be an exchange. That means that person giving something and you giving something as well. You guys are exchanging energy so that you guys can both grow in a way. But if the energy is not being exchanged, then you have to leave and you don't need to conversate with this person anymore, whoever that person may be. But my advice is to find someone that you can exchange that energy with, that will understand you, and that will try to be on the same level as you, instead of you trying to make them meet you halfway. Don't make nobody meet you halfway. If you gotta make them meet you halfway, that means it's not meant for you to exchange energy with them. It should be free willingly, voluntarily. Never just, please, can you exchange energy with me? Never that. Never that. Because that's not going to help you in any kind of way. Okay, the next card is the authentic truth. Spirit guides want you to practice being in your authentic truth. Being honest with yourself and others, knowing that this will bring truth to your reality, something others take for granted. Your authentic truth involves surrendering yourself fully with no lies or deceitful actions that will dim the light of enlightenment and honesty meant for you. So, with that being said, I need you to practice being in your authentic truth. Don't procrastinate at this moment in time. Know, I'm sorry. Know that you are enough. Know that what you have inside of you, if you're true to yourself and you're true to others, you can never go wrong. And practicing that truthness every day, constantly, it will come as fluent as a waterfall, to where it's going to keep going and keep going and keep going, because you're true all the time, to where you don't have a reason to lie. It'll feel funny if you lie. It won't feel real if you lie by practicing your authentic truth. Because you wouldn't want to lie. It would feel irrelevant to lie. It would feel irrelevant to be deceitful. It would feel irrelevant to be selfish if you're practicing authentic truth. And practicing authentic truth can be hard for some people who spent most of their lives lying, who spent most of their lives trying to impress the other species, the other gender, or spent most of their life trying to be something they're not. So, by practicing your authentic truth, you'll be being honest with yourself, your higher self, and the universe in all, and with others around you, whether they like it or not. Because sometimes people can be intimidated by your authentic truth as well, though. Because some people can't handle that pressure, that true, authentic you. Some people can't handle it. But it's not for them to handle at all. It's not. Because it's you. And that's you shining your light bright. You shining your abundance bright. So if you decide, if they decide you're being too much, that's okay. You just don't need to talk to that person anymore. One thing you have to realize is that just because somebody don't like what you say, don't mean that you change what you say to accommodate how they feel. No, that's not how that works. By practicing your authentic truth, you don't have to change what you say. Because you mean what you say, and you said what you said. Period, point blank. If they don't like it and they're not okay with it, that's their problem, not yours. You live in this life only one time, and you be the best that you can be right now, instead of dimming your light for somebody else later on. Because right now matters. Later on is irrelevant because it's not here yet. What's here right now is what I see, what you see in front of you. Me talking to you, and you seeing yourself. You see your hands, you see your legs, you see your feet, all of those things. And because you can see all of those things, you practice those things. You practice being with you instead of worrying about everything else around you. Because that doesn't matter. What matters is what's going on with you, because you have to wake up with this person every day. And that person is you. Nobody else. You don't have to wake up with John and Sally. But John and Sally got something to say about you. No. I was about to curse, but we ain't going to do that in this video. Forget John and Sally. And know that you are worth it. You are abundant. You don't have to sit there and feel any kind of way. Like, no. Because it's not worth feeling like that. Especially if it involves you lowering your light for someone else. So know that practicing your authentic truth and living in your authentic truth, you will feel better and you will do better. Know that. Know that subconsciously and know that purely. Because it matters to you and only you. Okay. Divine animals. Now, before I go into what I was going to write, with divine animals, it can be so many different type of animals. You can have a cheetah, a lion, an ape, a gorilla, all of these things. Because with divine animals, it's up to you what you choose, what speaks to you. And divine animals, we don't talk about them enough. People don't talk about divine animals enough. Like, people don't live in that divine animal mind frame. It's unfamiliar. So it's time to get familiar. So with that being said, spirit guides are encouraging you to research divine animals and find one that most relates to you right now. Find the divine animal that brings out your inner and higher self. Once finding it, practice the lesson this animal is bringing to you. Know that the lesson is meant to teach you and inspire you. So, today, that's kind of a little homework for you. Find a divine animal. Find the divine animal that speaks to you the most. The one that you're like, that reminds me so much. I got to check that out. That one is the one that you need to be practicing what that divine animal has for you. What that divine animal has inspiring, what that divine animal is inspiring you to do right now. By practicing what it's inspiring you to do, that's how you figure out life. Sometimes the answers are not in black and white. Sometimes the answers are deeper than what we think. And I think your answers are going to come through finding that divine animal. And with that divine animal, maybe you can go and buy a necklace that has that divine animal on it. A bracelet that has that divine animal on it. Whatever speaks to you. And embrace it and embody it. And live through the knowledge that that animal is going to bring to you. Live through it with your authentic truth. This animal is going to teach you the braveness and the honesty that you need, as well as I spoke in the beginning of the chapter. And this animal is also going to teach you how to exchange your energy as well. Maybe this animal can break it down to you better than what I have broke it down to you. Because it's all about listening to your inner self, not listening to what somebody else thinks. Because it's not about what somebody else thinks. Like I told you, you live in this life, nobody else. You calling the shots, nobody else. Alright, the next card is Nourish. Nourish sounds like water. Like some nourishment, some water to quench your thirst. Spirit guides want you to be gentle and nourish that beautiful soul of yours. Nourish yourself with a clean body right now to detox all that built up negative energy you're holding. It's time to start a purifying diet for a week, and while eating fruit, be blissful with every bite, giving thanks for the smallest to the biggest things in your life that come to mind. So right now, spirit guides are just encouraging you right now to nourish your body, take care of your body. And that means if you can, and this is not because with the world we live in and the things we go through, I do not make you do anything you don't want to do. And spirit guides don't make you do anything you don't want to do either. I promise you, that's not how it works. It's about how you want things to happen. So right now, I am encouraging you, you don't have to diet. Go on a diet, maybe a fruit diet. Cleanse out some of all that meat that you've probably been eating, like pork and sausages. Well, sausages, pork. Pork and steak and all of those things. Clean out your body from all of that. Because that's probably where the negative energy that you're feeling is drawn from. All that stuff that you have built up inside of you right now. Right now, I need you to clean yourself and be kind to yourself. Also, detoxing can be drinking more water. Even though I'm not an advocate for drinking water extremely a lot because I'm still kind of iffy with the fact that we have to drink water. And that's just because of me learning other things about ourselves, about the melanin body that makes you question what you intake. But I do drink my water faithfully. I got a whole 40-ounce cup and I'm stay with water in it. I don't put no juice in it, no drink in it, no nothing. It's specifically for water. And what I want you to do is drink more water to purify yourself, to cleanse within. You can go on a fruit diet to where you're only eating fruit every day and vegetables. You can do that as well for about a week. Just try to nourish yourself and take care of yourself is what I'm trying to get at. Because sometimes we can be so cruel to our bodies. And I don't want you to be cruel to your body. Your body is not doing anything to you to hurt you. Your body is just trying to survive as long as it can for you. But it's up to you to take care of your body so that it can survive as long as it needs to for you to do the accomplishments and grow in life. All right, the next card, resentments. I see right now you are living with resentments about situations you can't control. It's time to let go of that energy because it doesn't serve you in any good right now. Your energy is meant to bring joy to you, to your loved ones, and despair to your enemies, not to yourself. Listen to your higher self telling you you call the shots. As is what I spoke earlier. You call the shots. So don't sit in there with resentment. Resentment is more of feeling like you failed at something. But we all go through trial and error. We all go through trial and error. I'm going through trial and error right now in my own personal things in my life. But I refuse to let that determine the mindset that I need to have. I refuse to let that determine what goes next in my life. I am not going to sit there and just pout and be in my feelings about something that I know that right now might not be the time. Right now might be not be the time. Right now, I probably just need to calm down and breathe. Try this again on another day. Figure this out on another day. Or if it failed, and because that's what some people mess up too. When something fails, you go on to thinking, man, I should have did this. Man, I should have did that. Well, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Well, woulda, coulda, shoulda. You should just let it go. because it's a woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's not something that you need to be sitting there worried about, bent out of shape about, because it's not going to do anything for you right now. I promise you it's not. Thinking about what could have happened, what I could have did differently to make that better. No, it's over and done with. That door closed. And because that door closed, it doesn't mean that it's time to give up. It's just time to figure out another solution. That's all. Because trial and error matters. We live in an imperfect world. No one is perfect. We all are different in our own little ways. So sometimes with that trial and error, it might not be your fault. But at the same time, we can't control what somebody else thinks and what they say. We all are a collective and we all vibrate on the same level. At times, though, because some people vibrate lower than us. And when they vibrate lower than us, that's when things don't align the right way. And because those things don't align the right way, you don't punish yourself. Only thing you do is be okay with not being okay at times. Because you're not going to always feel okay all the time. And it's okay not to feel okay all the time. Don't sit there and overdo it, trying to make sense of something that's not meant to make sense at this very moment. So resentments need to be left behind because you deserve more. And you should believe in more than what you give yourself credit for. Like right now, people don't give themselves credit for the things that they have done good. And I know there's things that you have done good in your life right now, at this present moment, that are way better than what you give yourself credit for. But you sit there and look at all the things that you woulda, coulda, shoulda did and not believing that it's going to be okay. You have to believe that it's going to be okay in order for it to be okay. You got to stop giving yourself a hard time. Don't give yourself a hard time because of something that was out of your control. Be kinder to yourself. I say it all the time to any and everybody. Be kind to yourself. Because yourself deserves you. Deserves the pure, honest you. The authentic truth you. Your soul deserves that. So you shouldn't sit there and feel like you are not enough. Or you messed up so bad that you can't come back. You can always come back, baby. It don't take nothing but a snap if you choose. You are the creator of your own dreams. You're creator of your own reality. You are in control, my love. You. No one else. Because at the end of the day, as I've said before in a couple of videos as well, and I speak to other people, ain't nobody going in that coffin with you or that iron with you if you choose to be cremated. Ain't nobody going in there with you but you. So why are you sitting there worried about the next person and what the next person think about you? Why are you worried about the next person and what the next person did to you? We let that stuff go so that we can grow. Because at the end of the day, it's about us growing. It's not about them. Because them, they probably going to still be living in their darkness. But if you choose not to live in that darkness no more and grow, then it's going to be like butter. You just going to slide through that shit. Like, slide through it. With no, what is it? what am I trying to say? With no stumbling, with nothing blocking you from what's meant for you. Because when you're able to slide through it, ain't nothing gonna stumble you. That's what I'm trying to say. You will not be stumbled. Only thing you will do is grow wiser, smarter, and know what's meant for you and what's not meant for you. Know who is meant for you and who is not meant for you. Because a lot of people out here are not meant for you. They may be your friend. You may conversate with them, chop it up, like, yeah, friend, you know, this and this and this and that. But you got to realize, too, that some of these people are not always meant to stick around for forever. And that's okay. It really is. So, don't have resentment about these people. Let them people be who they're going to be, regardless. All right, next chapter. Card. Relieved. Spirit guides want you to be relieved that things are on time and on schedule for your dreams and aspirations. Sit back and breathe right now and know the cards have been put in play for you for your greatest accomplishments yet to come and shown before your eyes at the right time. So, right now, be relieved that honesty and braveness are within you and you got this. Be relieved that exchanging energy with the right people is going to work out and is best for you. Be relieved that your authentic truth is going to guide you on your way. Be relieved that nourishing your body is going to do wonders to the things that are on its way. Be relieved that resentments are something of the past and not of the present. Be relieved that you are enough. Period, point blank. All right, and our last card. And I think this is my favorite card out of the whole message today. Because when I got the energy of this card and it came to me fluently of what to tell you guys, I was like, okay, I see myself. I see what you did there, Ashley. So I surprise myself sometimes because I don't just say these things just to say these things to help y'all. I help myself as well. So saying this, I was like, okay, I got it. I got it for myself too. Not only for the collective, I got it for myself too. So, the last one is bottled up. Right now, I need you to understand the dangers of bottling up your trauma and emotions. Doing so can interfere with your health mentally and physically. So remember, it's okay to unload your thoughts. Just remember to find a safe person to do this with. And also remember to avoid trauma dumping. Express these thoughts with possible solutions so you are relieving the stress, depression, or worry, but also learning how to solve your own problem through venting. This will show yourself strength and unlimited power within. And this is an affirmation at the bottom that I didn't make it up myself. ChatGPT decided to help y'all with this with giving y'all an affirmation. The affirmation is feel it, speak it, release it. Strength flows, clarity rises, power is mine. So let it be, so it shall. So, with bottling up emotions, you cannot bottle up your emotions. You're going to have to get it out some type of way. You're going to have to at least talk to a therapist or talk to someone that you truly trust. But talking to someone that you truly trust, I need you to be able to talk to them about the problem, but actually be talking to them about the problem, but also looking for solutions to the problem as well as you're talking to them about the problem. Just don't dump all of that and not have a solution for all of that, if that makes sense. I seen a video that the other day talking about joy and how we as humans forget about how to bring ourselves joy. And she spoke on bottling up stuff, not speaking on it, not expressing yourself. And she spoke on how you're supposed to release it though. And that's what caught my attention. It's because I was like, okay, so I mean, I release it. I release it to a lot of people. I be releasing all my little thoughts and feelings. But she was like, your children, you don't release it to them. You don't sit there and conversate with your children like that, because your children will end up being worried about you. And then you're trauma dumping. You're not releasing. Someone who truly cares about you, you can't be sitting there telling them all your thoughts and stuff too as well, because you'll be trauma dumping again. So you have to find someone where you can express this information with, but actually think of solutions to this information instead of just expressing it. Because just expressing it is only trauma dumping. It's not finding a solution to the problem. And when I heard that, I said, that makes so much sense. Okay. So, if you got to, because you need to be able to express yourself, never be afraid to express yourself. Never be afraid to reach out for help. If you feel like you need a therapist, go get you a therapist. Because therapists, I think, I ain't trying to advertise for nobody, because they ain't paying me shit to advertise for them. But that BetterHelp.com place, that'll help with therapy. And it'll be better for people who don't want to be seen, obviously, up in the doctor's office. And people see that they are feeling sad. Even though me, I'm the type of person that hey, yep, I'm up in here. I'm up in here to give me some help, because I'm kind of crazy a little bit. Just a little bit. But it ain't even crazy. It's just I am human. Just like you're human. And if you need to talk to somebody that's not your family, that's not your best friend, that's probably what you need right now. Instead of trying to bottle up all those emotions and take them on by yourself. Because taking them on by yourself, like I said, it can have a mental and a physical effect. Taking them on by yourself can cause you to get really sick, like physically sick, to where you're not able to function. And you want to be able to function, right? You want to be able to take care of the things around you. especially if you have kids. You want to be able to take care of your kids, so you can't sit there and just let it go in the wind and be like, oh, but it'll be alright. I'll figure it out later. No, handle it right then and there instead of pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. Because what you're doing is like a closet full of shoes. And every time you have a new trauma, there's another pair of shoes. New trauma, there's another pair of shoes. New trauma, there's another pair of shoes. And your closet might be full of shoes right now. It might be full of shoes from back in 2006. And it is 2025 now. So you got a lot of shoes in there and you're steady stuffing, pushing, just packing it down. You're trying to accommodate all of that pressure because what you're doing is applying pressure when you're pushing it. I don't need you to keep doing that. So you got to talk to somebody. Don't matter who it is, professional or non-professional. You got to talk about it. Pull those shoes out of your closet. Pull them, if you got to do it one by one, two by two. Pull them out. Talk about them. Relieve yourself of that stress. Find a solution of why you felt that way. And as you do it, that closet going to be empty before you know it. And you are going to be healed before you know it. You are going to be relieved before you know it. You are going to be in your authentic truth before you know it. You are going to be able to practice braveness and honesty at its highest level before you know it. You are going to be able to nourish yourself with full capacity before you know it. So understand that it's okay. Just don't bottle all that up. It's not worth it. Take them shoes out of that closet and deal with what's going on. Because it's going to be okay. It's going to be just fine. Once you are okay with taking accountability and working through these traumas. Whether that be with someone familiar, like I said, or someone unfamiliar, if that's how you would prefer it. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, this is the end of this video. I have enjoyed expressing thoughts and talking with you guys. Hopefully you guys got the messages that you need today so that you can be a better person each and every day. With love and gratitude. So let it be, so it shall. So, always remember, you are smart, you are important, and what? Smile when you're alone. See you next time. Later.